What up, guys? JP back at you with day number 4 in my 8th annual 31 Days of Horror. This is a series in which we watch and review 31 horror films in 31 days, all during the month of October, leading right up to Halloween. And continuing along with today, I decided to get back into the Stephen King swing of things, and I decided to pop in this 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray of Christine, the John Carpenter Stephen King collaboration that is Christine. I haven't seen Christine in a very long time. Came out in the year 1983. Like I said, directed by John Carpenter, based on a Stephen King novel, which I've never read, in case you're wondering. Basically follows a kid named Arnie, who is this loser, you know, just no luck with the girls, just standard dweeby loser. But unlike most films, he actually has a friend who's pretty cool. I forget his friend's name, but he is, you know, he looks out for Arnie. He's like, it's his boy, you know. They don't really go into it, but I assume he probably grew up with him, so he has a soft spot for him. He's trying to get him laid and stuff like that. And Arnie is driving by one day, and he sees this 1958 Plymouth Fury beat to hell, all beat to hell in somebody's backyard with a for sale sign on it. He instantly is captivated by this car, and he rolls up to it, and he talks to the owner, and the owner's like, I'll give it to you for $300. I don't know what that'd be in 1983 terms, but it seems like it's, you know, kind of a, you know, you look at it now and you're like, okay, that's a really old car, it's probably worth that, but at the time it would have only been like, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80, like 20-ish some years. So it probably, you know, wouldn't have been the best deal. But he does buy it. His parents won't let him keep it at his house, so he goes to this garage to start working on it. And he instantaneously changes. And you know what? Not instantaneously. He does not instantly change. It feels like it does in the movie, but that's if you're not reading the subtitles that come up. A lot of this stuff that's happening is like months and weeks apart. So he's gradually changing, but we're kind of seeing the cliff notes of the change in his personality. He all of a sudden becomes more outgoing, more smooth, more confident, more aggressive, more just, you know, the man. And he picks up like the hottest girl in school, and he's like obsessed with this car, which his name is Christine. The car's name is Christine, and he's just really into the car. And he's, you know, smarting off to his parents. He's like really not as boys as he was, but his boy. He's you know, being kind of a jerk to this hot girl, this good girl that he's dating. And basically, you know, there was some bullies early on in the film. He starts getting revenge on them, or the car does. And that's basically your setup, man. Christine is a film that I never liked as a kid. Like, when it would come on, I'd be like, oh, I'd roll my eyes at it and be like, this stupid killer car movie. I wasn't a huge fan of Maximum Overdrive. Just like killer cars just seemed dumb to me. But watching Christine later on in life, I realized that it's not about the car. It's about Arnie and his sort of descent into obsession and this blinded lust after this car that has almost a hypnotic spell over him, and the car can like rebuild itself and repair itself. Really cool. There's not that many kills in the film, and they're not very great. There are some great scenes. It's shot very well. Carpenter, some of the shots in this film are fantastic. It looks really good. Looks great on 4K, by the way. And it's just a smooth looking film, man. It really is. It fits. The cinematography fits the car, and it just feels very smooth and awesome looking. It's a great, very great shot film. The story's good. It's a great movie, honestly. I kind of slept on it most of my life, but yeah, Christine, I'm coming in at an 8 out of 10 on Christine. Very solid watch, and it's honestly one that I try to get into every Halloween, because it is really it fits. It used to always play on like AMC Fear Fest and stuff, and it kind of makes me like get excited when I start seeing Stephen King in general. I just love Stephen King during the October season, so this probably won't be the last Stephen King you guys see. So with that said, see you guys tomorrow with day number 5.